Thousands made the celestial pilgrimage to the Pacific coast of Mexico to witness what humans rarely get to see. The moment the moon exactly crosses the path between our Earth and the sun, blocking its light and sending a collective gasp skywards. The last time a total eclipse was visible in the US was 7 years ago, in 2017, and one won't be seen again for another 2 decades.
Thank you. Thank you.
So down on the mall in Washington, D.C., they weren't taking any chances. The school kids were out and the glasses were on.
Everybody's so excited about, your friends are excited. Oh, what are you doing? Where are you going to watch the eclipse? And it just, the enthusiasm is contagious.
Yeah, but it's like when the sun and the moon go together.
They kind of cross paths. The moon passes directly in front of the sun. And kind of like cast a shadow on the Earth.
Oh.
He's right. A solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between the Earth and the sun, blocking out its light. While the majority of Americans will experience some form of partial eclipse, 15 states are in the so-called path of totality, where lucky viewers will don special glasses to experience a full blockout of the sun. It will first appear along the Pacific coast of Mexico, and then the eclipse will cross into the US, where states including Texas, Missouri, Indiana and New York will witness the full blackout before the eclipse crosses over into Canada. In total, more than 31 million Americans like these gathering in Indianapolis who haven't experienced a total eclipse in more than 1,000 years will today, clouds permitting, see the moon fully obscure the sun.
Oh, we're all excited. We're ready to be there. We're ready for this. I've been planning this for months.
But millions more will fix their gaze to the heavens and pray they'll too witness at least some of the celestial phenomenon that won't again grace American skies until 2044. And speaking of the skies, NASA took full advantage, sending jets into orbit to chase the moon's shadow and study the sun's normally invisible outer edges in unprecedented detail.
Normally, when it's not an eclipse, it's quite difficult to study just the corona. But when you block the majority of the sun, you can isolate only that outer atmosphere, which you can't normally do unless there's a total eclipse happening.
The experience of a lifetime.
Eclipses have gripped the collective imagination since time began. It was once thought they displayed the anger of the gods, but nowadays fear of imminent doom has been replaced by altogether more modern concerns.
If you have a dog or a cat, let's say at home, don't let that dog or cat go outside and look at the sun.
Pets aside, most people will go outside for that one chance to witness the magic of a total eclipse, where day will morph into night for 4 fantastical minutes. Then life will once again return to normal. Until next time. Well, I'm standing here, as you can see, with my glasses on to protect my eyes from the sun's harmful rays. That may seem a bit strange since we are very much still in the daylight here. You can see all around me, but I can tell you, when I put them on like this and look up there, I can see the moon beginning to creep across the surface of the sun. Now, we are not expecting a full eclipse here, a full solar eclipse. DC is not in the path of totality that you saw there in my piece, but we are expecting about 87% of the sun to be fully obscured by the moon in the next 20 minutes or so. As you can see, hundreds of people have gathered here on the mall behind me. We're told it will take about 68 minutes for the solar eclipse to make its way across North America, and it will travel at the phenomenal speed of 1,500 miles an hour. Everybody here is waiting with bated breath, all eyes to the skies for the partial eclipse that we are expecting at about 8:20 p.m. your time as the eclipse travels across America. All eyes to the skies, as I say. Clouds permitting, we should see a partial eclipse in the next 20 minutes or so.